Heyo, hello, welcome, wow, hello everyone. I'm watching Florian Henkel von Donnersmarck movie called The Lives of Others. In 2006, it won Oscar for the best foreign movie. Action takes place in Eastern Germany, just in the middle of 80s, few years before the collapse of communism. It starts with an exhausting and very inhumane interview sequence. Like, you can already see that the surveillance is the main theme of the movie. Characters are constantly observing, they are being observed, and they also feel observed. You can really sense the vibe of the era. People were really not trusting each other. There was this feeling of a war going on all the time. There's lots of passion, paranoia, and voyeurism in this movie. Also, it's not that the characters, it's also that I feel observed, and I feel like I'm observing someone. Very frequent use of point of view shots in the beginning of the movie introduces insecurity, and then, yes, story unfolds. He says that about George Draymond. Draymond is an artist, as you can see. So what happens next? The regime agents, they decide to wire his house and listen in on his private life all the time, 24 hours a day. It looks a little bit like this portrait of Soviet communism as a system, which is kind of powered by this primeval male rivalization. It's clearly visible. You have the shot of two chubby men conspiring against that handsome, seemingly perfect Draymond, successful artist, intellectual, who, on top of that all, is also in love with a talented actress, Krista Maria Zealand. This puts Draymond in danger. But not for too long, because the Stasi Captain Ferd Wiesler, he decided to conduct the surveillance on his own. He has some guy to help him, but it's like as if he would do it on his own. So he started listening to the life of two artists 24 hours a day. And this kind of exposure to other people's life, it turns him from a cruel interviewer and emotionless regime agent into a sympathetic, peeping Tom who covers up traces of Draymond's secret collaboration with Western magazines. So we can see very crazy plot twist. Actually, Wiesler, he wanted to spy on Draymond, and he does, and moreover, he even finds that Draymond does something illegal. He is writing papers for Western magazines, so in the end, instead of like screwing him, he actually decides to cover Draymond. Also, I was thinking about the characters, like how they are built. The main antagonist is Minister Bruno Hempf, and he is this typical fat communist who is abusing both women and his power. And the portrayal of him is so straightforward that at some point I can even see him speaking with his mouth full. The main character, on the other hand, is also archetypical, honorable, the artist, who is just perfect. There's even that shot, the sunshine covers his face, and he's smiling and playing with kids, carrying a box of healthy vegetables, while in the same time an evil, grey and dark Stasi Captain Whistler is observing him. So yeah, it's a little bit like straightforward, and I'm watching and I'm just wondering whether they will stay like this, these archetypical characters, or whether they will progress or change, but unfortunately not. I also didn't like the fact that Mrs. Zealand died. Again, women as these kind of people that cannot ever hold any secret, and they're too weak to cover someone else. If you tell them something about their career, they uncover the truth. The truth was not really revealed, but she thought it will. So she runs outside of the house and she gets killed. So the only actual female role in this movie is killed in the end. Again, women shown as they can sell their body, they can sell their lovers, everything for their career. And then they die. set design and all the locations, everything. It was just beautiful. Like, I have to say, mise en scène, amazing. I really love the architecture, bringing in the Soviet vibe in the movie. Content-wise, Lives of Others is an important reminder of the past and definitely a very important movie. The story shows an enormous infringement of the privacy and freedom of people. And while it can make some people feel grateful for the freedom that they have nowadays, for some can be read as a warning against modern surveillance. You might read it both ways. Either it's not here anymore, you can say, either maybe it's still with us but just under a different form.